Joel's not coming. No. The Bobcats enter the Holly Daze Tournament on a 4-game win streak. They look to make it 5 against the Dublin Jerome Celtics. It's the Bobcats and the Celtics, and
it's next.
Pass into Feehan. Feehan, one-touch shoots. He scores! Tic-tac-toe. It's Cooper Feehan on the power play, and it's 2-0.
Over to Moore. Moore walks in. Moore's shot will go. Tipped into the back of the net. Casey Moore gets the goal. His first as a Bobcat.
Nick Powers on the breakaway. Powers. Back and forth shoots. He scores! Nick Powers! It's 4-1, baby. Let's go!
Welcome out here to Slater Family Ice Arena. Bowling Green Bobcats and the Dublin Jerome Celtics just about set for first period action with the pregame clock just about expired. We'll have starting lineups and national anthem real soon here at the Slater Family Ice Arena. Again, Bobcats riding a 4-game win streak, entering this Holly Daze Tournament, or the Holly Daze Tournament. As the Bobcats and the Celtics just about set, as we'll have starting lineups for you. Yeah, you just pause it at the end of each period.
And you're Bowling Green Bobcats. Now for today's starting lineup. First for the Dublin Celtics.
Yes,
In goal.
but it can be turned down. Brogo just turned it down.
Number 2, Carter Brown. Also on defense, number 30, David Janiak. At forward, number 4, A.J. Waller. At forward, number 8, Brandon Nelson. And also forward, number 40, Josh Bajapur. The Celtics are head coached by Mr. Pat Murphy. He is assisted by Patrick Mayfield, Terrence Houston, and Kurt Brown. And now for the home team on scoreboard, the Bowling Green Bobcats in goal, number 1, Kate Conscience. Defense, number 13, Easton Shedd. On the other point, number 18, Frank Lewis. At forward, number 5, Colby Joseph. Forward, number 9, Drake Joseph. And forward, number 24, Tanner Andrews. And the rest of the Bobcats. Head coach of Bobcats is Tom Rogowski, assisted by Joe Costa, Stu Smith, Tanner Bosma, Jimmy Webb, and then athletic trainer Megan Wade. Will everyone now please rise, remove your hats, for the playing of our national anthem.
Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena, as the Bobcats and the Celtics just about set for first period action. Again, starting lineup for the Bobcats, it's Cade Contras in net with Easton Schick and Braden Loomis on defense, and then the Bobcats' second line will get the start with Tanner Amos centering Drake Joseph and Colby Joseph. And like I said, Bobcats riding a 4-game win streak. The game prior to this, Perrysburg lost to Moeller 1-0 as Moeller got their goal in the second period. So Perrysburg picked up 1 point and Moeller picked up 4. Off the draw, Amos wins it back to Schick. Schick over to Drake Joseph. He'll dump it in. Tanner Amos to go and grab it. Amos first two. That's Colby Joseph in the slot. He'll hold it behind the net. Over to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph back to Amos. Amos threw it in front for Drake. Joseph couldn't connect. And now holding it in at the line is Loomis. Loomis shot save. And the goaltender holds on to it. With 21 seconds in, Bobcats with some offensive zone time. We'll keep the same 5 out there with the Bobcats. It'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. He'll lose this one. Colby Joseph to try and go grab it. He'll go on the forecheck as the Celtics reverse. Loomis on the pinch. Holding it in, though, is Colby Joseph. He'll send it right back around. Drake Joseph goes for the hit, and Celtics able to get it out. Icing will be called if it has enough juice on it, and it will, yes. And the Bobcats now send out their top line with Hayden Joseph replacing Drake Joseph. So it'll be Rhett Winger on the left, Hayden on the right, and Ethan Helvoet at the center ice position for the Bobcats on this top line. It'll be Helvoet in for the draw. Helvoet won it forward. Celtics first two, though. Helvoet finishing his check. Winger steals it behind the net. He lost it, though, back to the Celtics. And Moore still looking for his first goal of the season. Lost it in the slot. Gets it back, though, to the Celtics. Celtics try to break out. It'll be Caden Wisniewski on the puck. He'll send it right back up to Winger. Winger lost it. Celtics throw it on net. Contras will cover up. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. It'll be Winger and Helvoet going the other way. Winger sauced it up to Helvoet. Helvoet has a chance to go 1-on-2. Shot save. Stick saved by the Celtic netminder, Hayden Joseph. He's sent down hard. And all three Bobcat forwards on one side of the ice here. As Hayden Joseph lost the puck. Now Celtics back on it. They look to enter the zone, over skating there. As onside, it'll be Helvoet controlling. Helvoet behind the net. Over to Winger, who touch passed it right back to Helvoet. Helvoet now going into the zone with speed. Power move to the net. Shot pad, save, rebound. Hayden Joseph couldn't connect. Still looking for his first goal as a Bobcat. Helvoet's interfered with. Nothing called. Now it'll be Loomis pinching, and Celtics could go the other way 2-on-1. No, they'll decide to change instead. Bobcat third line out there. It'll be JT Webb controlling with Loomis. Loomis back to Schick. Schick has to regroup. He'll send it right back over to Loomis. Loomis. He'll chip it up. Try to find McIntosh. Couldn't connect. And now Celtics go D-to-D. Hard on the forecheck there are the Bobcats as Celtics on the breakout. It'll be Webb, but dumping it right back into the Celtics. First two, Easton Schick for the Bobcats. Schick. Hayden Fox on this third line with Webb and McIntosh. It'll be Loomis. Up to Webb, tipped out of the zone. Celtics send it right back in. Schick. Send it over for McIntosh, and he'll chip it out. And Celtics, they look to go D-to-D, they will. As it'll be Loomis stepping up. Big hit there, Braden Loomis. Something we've said a lot this year. Now Hayden Fox battling. It'll be Tanner Amos right off the bench, off side of the Bobcats as the whistle came a little late. But they were offside. So it'll be Tanner Amos in for the draw. Face off one there by the Bobcats. They go DDD more to Wisniewski. Wisniewski dumps it in on net. Glove save. He'll hold on to it. The Celtic netminder. Face off one there by the Celtics as they controlled in the near side corner. They'll break out. They'll dump it in, offside waved off as Moore first two. Moore and Amos battling behind the net. Now Moore escapes with it. He'll softly chip it up. Celtics control. Celtics D to D. And now on the breakout. As they look to go backwards, will the Celtics. And number 30. We'll look it up on the breakout into open space. Skidding it onto there are the Celtics. But turned over right to Moore for the Bobcats. Moore to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph, it's in his feet. Now 3-on-2 battle for the Bobcats. Threw it back in front, no one home. As it escapes the zone for the Celtics with 4.5 gone. It'll be Schick. Sent right back in by the Celtics. First two is Loomis, though. Loomis overskates Celtics right back on it. Threw it in front. No one home. Drake Joseph. Softly up to Helvoit. Helvoit will go with Hayden Joseph. Helvoit in shot high. Gets his own rebound. Couldn't connect. Now Hayden Joseph battling. He'll take it right to the net. Threw it back up high for Schick. Schick left it for Helvoit. Helvoit, his shot was blocked to Winger's area as Loomis decided not to pinch. And now Celtics on the breakout. Into zone, onside, behind Loomis. Shoot off the side of the net. And now Loomis over to Winger. Winger off the glass and out. Now Celtics looking for the break, stretch pass. Going 3-on-2 in the zone, onside, throw it back. Curl and drag around one. Contras with the pad save. Big save there by Cade Contras. There's now Winger on the forecheck. Back right on it there. Hayden Fox jumps on the ice. It'll be Helvoit. Quick up to Winger. Winger tips it in. He'll go for a change, so will Helvoit. Hayden Fox on the forecheck. He falls down, allowing the Celtics to break out. Celtics. Icing will be waved off. Moore. He uses his stick to get the Celtic off the puck as 2-on-2 battle. Now Moore still battling in the corner. He falls down. Celtics escape with it behind the net. Threw it back in front through the crease. No one home. Celtic shot was blocked there by Webb. Webb over to Hayden Fox. He'll go 2-on-2 with McIntosh. Into the open ice. Hayden Fox looking for varsity goal one. His shot was pad saved. Webb to Wisniewski off of Hayden Fox and wide. Now McIntosh threw it right in front for Hayden Fox. Still loose in front. Webb jams at it. No, nothing to go. Now McIntosh and Webb battling down low. Hayden Fox will head for a change. Puck squirts free and down by the Celtics. Icing will be called. With 8:34 to go in this first period. Face off one there by the Celtics. As Colby Joseph stole it right behind the net as Drake Joseph threw it in front. Still behind the net is the puck though. And Celtics. Pass was tipped As number 23 for the Celtics goes wide, Wisniewski sends him off the puck. And Moore gets it back after losing it. Now Drake Joseph tying his man up. And Casey Moore threw it back in front to the Celtics as the puck will find the netting to halt play. Helvoet in for the draw for the Bobcats, and Celtics still 0-0 midway through the first. Face-off won there by Helvoet. As Helvoet, Winger, you could hear Winger calling for it. 2-on-1 for the Bobcats. They can hurry. Winger on his backhand, threw it in front. No one home. Now Schick checks the puck. Lost it. Celtics in the corner, battling. Schick sends him off the puck. It's in the feet of Winger. Helvoet trying to use his long stick to get the puck back to Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph can't hold the zone. Sending it right back in, though. As the Celtics will head off for a change, as they'll be halted back by this neutral zone trap by the Bobcats, as Ethan Helvoet delivered the big check. Now Schick off the boards to Winger. Now Celtics one-time shot was blocked. Big hit there, Helvoet. And Hayden Joseph and Winger going the other way. 2-on-1. Brett Winger on his backhand, lost the puck. Send it back to the point. Helvoet took it, stole it. Lost it, though, to the Celtic number 4. He'll self-dump. Schick first, too. Schick, he's tied up. As I think the net came off. So whistle will blow. It'll be JT Webbin for the draw. He'll win this one cleanly back. Celtics first, too. Celtics cycling low. Threw it back in the slot. Pad save by Contras may have just gone wide. Threw it back in front now. McIntosh could go the other way. 3-on-2 for the Bobcats. McIntosh. His shot was blocked as he fended off. Webb threw it right back to him, but no one couldn't get it. Now Celtics going the other way. Possible 2-on-1. Now 3-on-2. Hayden Fox getting back on the back check. Pass was blocked there by Wisniewski. Caden Wisniewski's shot, looking for the backdoor play where the Celtics couldn't connect, as icing will be waved off. Is offside of the Bobcats. Face-off one there. Drake Joseph will send it in. Celtic netminder out of his net to play it. Colby Joseph. Drake Joseph now. He'll send it low. Celtics intercept that pass. Right to Schick, though. Schick. Glove down by a Celtic. Right back to Schick. Schick sends it low. Glove down again, and Celtic netminder places the corner. Tanner Amos. Over to play it. Number 30 for the Celtics. Joseph finishing his check, and now a possible 2-on-1 for the Celtics. We'll dump it in. As over skating there was the Celtic and Colby Joseph. Drake Joseph kicked free there over to Schick. Now Loomis. It's in his feet. Celtics. And pulling it out the slot were the Celtics and Loomis. He's run over. Now Colby Joseph can't get it out. Shot will be tipped, blocked in front there by Schick, and now Drake Joseph. He'll ice it down. Off the draw, it'll come back to the point. Tipped in front by the Celtics, blocked though. Hayden Joseph over to Winger. Winger waits for reinforcements. He'll hit the red line, he'll dump it in. Took a weird bounce off of a Celtic and right to him. Celtics go right through Hayden Joseph, knocked his man off the puck. Off the stick of Helvoet and back in for the Bobcats. Now Celtics just being forced right back. Lost it. And now they're able to break it out. Right in through the center ice goes number 4. Poke check, shot, save, Contras. With 4 minutes to go here in this first period, Bobcats and Celtics still 0-0. It'll be Helvoet. Lost it. Celtics back to the right point. Left point. He'll send it down low. Wisniewski first 2. He'll send it, try to get it out of the zone with Hayden Joseph help. And now possible 2-on-1 for the Bobcats if Winger can get there first. He can't. But it'll go off of him. Offside though are the Bobcats. Face-off won there by JT Webb. Moore skates into the zone. He'll dump it in. And now it'll come right to Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox over to the corner, over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski sends it right back to Hayden Fox, threw it through the crease, or through the slot, no one home. And Celtics will just ice that one down. Face-off will be at center ice, though, for Webb. And now forechecking Hayden Fox off his stick into the bench of the Celtics to halt play. .312 to go in this first. Now Loomis, he'll escape out of it with it. He'll go into the zone. He'll dump it in. Webb and Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox peels it out. He's tripped up. Nothing called. And now Celtics going into the zone onside as Loomis sends his man off. Over to get help from Webb. Webb sends it over for Schick. Schick poked it free. Now taking it back is JT Webb, 3-on-3 the other way, dumping it in. McIntosh first 2. Now Hayden Fox. Threw it towards the net. Now behind the net for McIntosh. Threw it back in front, back in his feet. He's tied up. Off of a Celtic and down. Icing will be called. It will have enough juice. Tanner Amos in for the draw. Wins it back to the point to Wisniewski. His shot will go off the shoulder of the goaltender and wide. Colby Joseph, his shot was blocked by the pad of the netminder for the Celtics. One time Wisniewski shot, tipped, he scores! Tanner Amos in front, tipped the Wisniewski shot, and with 2:03 to go in this first period, Bobcats take the 1-0 lead. I'd say more than half of Tanner Amos's goals this year have been from a tip, a deflection, or just by the being in the right place at the right time. This will be Helvoet in for the draw. It was Wisniewski. Over to Moore. Moore. And now the Celtics kick it back. Winger steals it. Winger. Now Winger, 2-on-1 now down low. Winger, backhand, threw it in front. Couldn't find it. Caden Joseph. Now going the other way. Cade Contras pokes it free to Moore. Moore, he's hit hard. No, that'll draw a penalty. Helvoet going to protect his player. We'll wait for the official call. But I don't think there will be, I think we'll still skate 5 aside. As Helvoet also picked up a penalty. So they actually there will be a power play. So the Celtic picked up a 5, and I think Helvoet just picked up a 2. Yes. So the Bobcats will have will skate 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. So it was a 5-minute major for number 4 for the Celtics, and then Helvoet picked up a 2-minute, probably for retaliation for the hit. So face-off will remain in the Bobcat defensive zone. Jeopardy, Jeopardy, Jeopardy. So we'll skate 4-on-4 for 2 minutes, and then the Bobcats will have a 3-minute power play. Yep. It'll be right winger to take the draw. Off the draw to come back to the Celtics at the point. Their shot pad save into the corner by Contras. Wisniewski's sent down, nothing called. Celtics come out of it with it. Sent back to the point by the Celtics. Poked free there, but blocked. Wisniewski, he takes a slash, nothing called. Now Celtics throw it back. Contras throws it to the corner. Off of Wisniewski and saved by Contras. Now Winger and Joseph. Winger. Sidesteps one. Driving to the net. Right winger. Back to the point, Moore. Moore holds it in. Over to winger, winger. Dangled to Celtics. Now third, he's tripped up. That'll draw a penalty. Contras. No, Wisniewski. Back to Moore, Moore. Threw it back in front off of Joseph and wide. Joseph to winger, winger. Amos goes right to the net, winger. He's hit hard. With 25 seconds to go in the penalty, Bobcats have 4-on-3 power play. So the Bobcats will have a 5-on-3 for minute 4 if they don't score in this 4-on-3 for the rest of the period with 22 in the period. Schick over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Schick. One-timers all over the place. Schick, winger. Winger back to Schick. He'll let this one go. Schick shoots. He scores! Peep the water bottle. Easton Schick. And it's 2-0 Bobcats. With 11.8 to go, I believe the minor penalty will come off. So the minor penalty that will come off, and we'll still skate now 4 aside. Face off. Won there by the Celtics. They look to just kill time now with 8 seconds to go in the period. That'll do it after 2 or after 1. The Bobcats will still have a power play, a 3-minute power play when Helvoet comes out of the box. It's just in the second period, but we'll still skate 4 aside to start that second period. When we come back, second period action right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Celtics just about set for their second period action. It's Bobcats and the Celtics 4-on-4 for another 31 seconds. Then the Bobcats have a 3-minute power play. Maybe Winger in for the draw. Winger ties his man up, back to Wisniewski for the Bobcats, who will control. Now Tanner Amos. Amos dumps it in for Winger. Winger. He'll wind back to the point to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Winger. Winger, he's being chased, and now gets it low for Amos. Amos threw it in front. Now it went behind the net. Celtics controlling. Intercepted there by Winger as Hellvoigt's out of the box. Bobcats on the power play. Now it'll be Schick. Schick left it for Wisniewski. Wisniewski over to Winger. Winger back to Schick. He'll set up the power play. Now Wisniewski. Back to Schick. Now Winger on the sideboards. Throws it to Amos. Back to Winger. He shoots. He's stopped. Still loose in front. Hellvoigt jamming at it, and whistle will blow. .237 to go on the power play for the Bobcats. Send out their top unit. Winger to take the draw. Winger over to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt back to Schick. Schick waits for Hellvoigt to get back up after falling down. Now Wisniewski back to Schick to Winger. Winger. He'll send it low to Amos. Picked off by a Celtic. Gloved right to Schick though. Schick over to Wisniewski. Back to Schick on this overload. Schick to Wisniewski as it jumped his stick, and now Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt left it for Schick. Schick to gain some speed. He'll dump it in. Winger, first two. Leaves it for Wisniewski. Wisniewski and Schick swapping places. Back to Schick in the corner of the zone. Wisniewski's shot will go. Tipped wide. Back behind the net is the puck, and Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt takes it into the slot. Now back to Schick at the right point. With 1:45, Wisniewski to Winger. Winger over to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt backhand turnaround shot. Amos to Winger. Shot was blocked by a Celtic. Now Amos shot save. With 13:02 to go in the period. Still 2-0 Bobcats. They'll keep their top unit out. With 1:34 on the power play. Winger wins it forward. Lost it to a Celtic. Celtics trying to get it out. They won't. Winger. Now they will. Wisniewski back to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt skates onto it. With this fresh ice in his defensive zone. Lost it. Wisniewski picks her right back up though. Wisniewski offside. As Hellvoigt lifted his skate a little early there. With 1:09 to go on the power play. Tanner Amos to take the draw. Wins it over to Winger. Winger and Schick. Schick chops it in. Now Celtics send it down. Contras threw it right in front of his own net on accident. And now Schick. Over to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt lost it, gets it back. He'll wind in the neutral zone. Hellvoigt gains speed. Knocked off the puck. Gets to Wisniewski. Wisniewski back to Hellvoigt. With 34 in the power play. Wisniewski to Winger. Winger over to Schick. Schick's shot was blocked. He upended a Celtic. Nothing called. And the clearing will be on net as Contras plays it over to Winger. Winger. Now gaining speed in the neutral zone up to Amos. Amos lost it. Gets it back. Celtics can't get it out though. Hellvoigt between the legs. Dumped it to Amos. Amos needs help. He'll peel it around. Now Moore. Moore's shot was blocked, and Celtics sending that down. Icing waved off. Celtics first two. Threw it through the crease, and can't hold it in there. Can the Celtics? Tired forward unit out for the Bobcats as Moore now on the puck. Over to winger. Celtics hold it in. Celtics now. It'll be Loomis. Over skating. Celtics in the slot. Shot was blocked there by Moore. He'll go with winger on the rush. 3-on-2. Winger. Moore. Sent it around as Loomis. His shot will go wide. And now it'll be Loomis holding it in. Looking for the stretch pass. Moore over skates, and now break for the Celtics. Celtics in, shoots high. As they try to chip it over Contras, now dangled Webb. And Moore sent it right back in front to the Celtics shot. Pad save by Contras. Drake Joseph finds it, peels it out, and he'll send it out of the zone. No, he can't. Celtics hold it in. Their shot will go. Glove save. Contras. Off the draw, Helvoet kicks it back to Moore. Moore to Hayden Joseph. Shot from the Celtics, glove save, Contras. Face off, won there by the Bobcats. It'll be Wisniewski. So winger chips it out of the zone. D go the Celtics. Helvoet trying to steal it back, can't do so. Now Celtics going into the zone around 2. Back to the left point. Their shot was blocked through a couple Bobcats and wide. Now Moore and Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph chips it out. Icing will be called on the Bobcats. .9:26 to go in the second period. 2-0 Bobcats. Tied in the second period, though. Celtics send it low. And the battle of 13s will ensue as Easton Schick will win that one. Now chipped out by Schick. Right back to the Celtics. Tanner Amos forcing it back. And now Drake Joseph's turn. And now first two is Easton Schick. Poked it free. Now Loomis. Up to Colby Joseph. Colby Joseph up to Amos. Amos. Now Tanner Amos to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph, he'll dump it in. Didn't get all of it, though, on the dump. As it'll come now to Loomis at the point. Loomis's shot will go wide. Webb, fresh off the bench, dumped it back to Schick as the Celtics will ice that. With 8:36 to go in the second period. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. And now the Celtics going the other way, possible 2-on-1. 1-on-1 against Loomis. Forced him wide, Contras saved as McIntosh brought his player to the corner. And now Hayden Fox backhands it out. Celtics, they'll look to the stretch up as they kick it in. It'll be Schick. Reversing for Loomis. Loomis. Just trying to chip it out. Now McIntosh, if he can get there first, he won't. Celtics on the breakout. Extended that pass was Newski. His pass was blocked by a Celtic. They go in, shot off the mask of Contras and wide. Wisniewski picked it up. Now Hayden Fox chipped it out as Celtics go D to D. With halfway gone in the second, Wisniewski first two. Up to Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox tipped out of the zone by McIntosh. Is sent right back in by the Celtics. Now Loomis. He'll ice that one down. Face off one there by the Celtics as they alert to the right point. Their shot will be tipped right in front. Moore over to Winger. Winger dumping it in. He'll go and grab it. He's interfered with. No penalty upcoming as a Celtic also ran into the boards. Now Helvoit faked the pass back to the point. He'll send it low for Hayden Joseph. Now Helvoit back to the point. It'll be Wisniewski. Back to Helvoit. Helvoit, his shot will go still loose in front off the paddle of the netminder. Now Moore can't hold it in. As Celtics, they'll go one-on-one against Moore. He lost sight of it. Now Wisniewski. Back to him. As Winger was exiting the zone, lost sight of the puck, and now Celtics looking for the tip play. Just high. Celtics able to hold it in. Celtics shot went wide as Wisniewski's upended. Hayden Joseph sends his man off. Stealing the puck to the Bobcats as Bobcats have a delayed penalty. Power play upcoming for the Bobcats as Winger. So Bobcats to the power play with 5:45 to go. It'll be a 2-minute power play for the Bobcats as they'll send out their top unit. It'll be Helvoit in for the draw. I think someone called their timeout. Timeout Bowling Green. To set up the power play and make sure that they get the right play. The play that they want. Again, tournament scoring is the Bobcats picked up the 1 point for the first period, still tied in this period. 0-0. As tournament scoring is period by period, and then you get 2 points for winning the game. So in the first game of the day here at the Slater Family Ice Arena, Moeller picked up 4 out of a possible 5 as they beat, maybe it's a 4-point total, I'm not sure, but you get half a point for a tie, tying the period, 1 point for winning a period. Yes, it was a 4 out of 5 points for Muller as they tied the first and the third, won the second, and won the game. So they got 4 points there. It'll be Winger in for the draw. Winger wins it back to Schick. Schick to Winger. Winger. He'll walk in from the slot. Amos to Winger. Shot was blocked. Now Schick. Over to Wisniewski. Caden Wisniewski, he'll walk in. Shot was blocked, or saved, I mean, is able to chip it out are the Celtics. Contra settles it for Schick. Schick lost it, gets it back up to Helvoit. Helvoit makes a Celtic miss. He'll go 2-on-2 with Amos. Helvoit upended Amos. Now Helvoit winds. His shot will be tipped wide by a Celtic. Now Wisniewski. Schick wants it. He'll get it. Schick walks in to Wisniewski. Wisniewski shot tipped by Amos wide. Goaltender may have gotten a piece of it. 1:08 to go in the power play. Wisniewski back to Helvoit. He'll walk in. Helvoit's shot was blocked into the netting. With 1:01 to go in the power play. Off the draw, it'll be one over to Schick on a set play. As he'll now control it, Williamson Schick. Schick back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Schick. Schick back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski clap shot off the glove. Winger as the net comes off. Good whistle by the referee. With 45 seconds to go in the power play. Winger in for the draw. Won it back to Schick. Over to Wisniewski. Out of the zone, though, has the Bobcats have to retreat. Helvoit send it up to Winger. Winger. Dump pass to Schick. Schick over to open space, over to Amos. As it'll go off of Winger and hit the roofing. Face-offs remain inside. With 4:10 to go in the period, 25 to go in the power play. Winger ties it up. Celtics can't get it out though, as it'll be sent out of play there by the Bobcats. Face-off should remain inside though. Off the draw, it'll come back to the Celtics. They look to get it out. Schick holds it in. Schick over to Wisniewski. Back to Schick. Schick over to Helvoit. Helvoit. Backdoor play to Winger. Winger now. Just try to snipe the goalie off the shoulder and off the bar. Now Winger up to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Helvoit. Helvoit. His shot will go off the bar. That's number 11 for Helvoit. On posts he's hit this year. Winger over to Helvoit. Helvoit. Helvoit spins around one. Lost the puck. Celtics. Can't get it out though. Helvoit send it in as it'll be Amos in the corner. Amos. Back to the point with Wisniewski. Wisniewski's shot looking for the tip from Winger. Couldn't find him. Winger. 5-on-5 now. Winger lost it. Celtics can't get it out. Schick. And now the Celtics get it out. Now they'll go 1-on-1 against Wisniewski. Shot will go off the glove of Contras and wide. Now Helvoit gains speed into the neutral zone. Onside, Helvoit through two. Lost the puck. Flashes a Celtic, and that'll be a penalty on Ethan Helvoit. It'll be McIntosh and Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph to take the draw. Face off tied up. One there by the Celtics. As Loomis still trying to pick up his stick, but the Celtics were forced back. Now Loomis, he'll send it all the way down. Off of a Celtic, though, not all the way down. 3-on-2, the Celtics go. Celtics, as Joseph was hooking him up. Now Celtics in the slot. They shoot and save. Contras poked out of danger there by Moore, but not out. Shot again, tipped wide by the Celtics with 2:20 in the period. Now it'll come back over to McIntosh. McIntosh killing some time. Good job there by McIntosh. Now Moore throws it back into the pile. As I think the Bobcats are going to be, as we're going to skate 4 aside now as the Bobcats catch a break. As with 1:05 to go in the penalty to Helvoet, the Celtics take a penalty. So 4-on-4 we skate. Winger in for the draw. One there by the Celtics. Celtics into the zone. Loomis lost it. Celtics in the slot. Tied up there. Loomis now trying to send his man off the puck. Schick. Winger peels it out. Back into the corner though. Now Loomis. Off the boards over to Amos. Held in there by the Celtics. Right to Loomis though. Loomis. He'll regroup. Schick wants it. Whiffing on the pass there. And now Schick sends it up to Amos. Now Amos asks for help. Winger and Schick 3-on-1 in the corner. And now Winger. Winger to regroup. Winger back on the power play of the Bobcats. Over to Amos. Amos, his shot will go. Glove save, and they'll hold on to it. With 37 ticks to go in this second period. Still 2-0 Bobcats tied in this second period. It'll be Amos. Wins it over to Moore. Moore looking for goal number 1 on the season. Can't connect. As Winger took a penalty here for a cross check. Helvoet try to win it forward. Now Celtics off the draw, sticked away by Contras. Now Moore up to Amos. Amos gets it out of the zone. 4-on-4 we skate. Now it'll be Wisniewski leaving it for Helvoet with 8 in the period. Up to Amos, tips it in. Goaltender will smartly play it aside, as that'll do it for the period. Both teams pick up a point. as I'm guessing Ethan Helvoet picked up a penalty at the end of that period. We'll wait to see. But we'll step aside here. End of second, 2-0 Bobcats after 2. When we come back, third period of action right here on YouTube. Welcome back out here, Slater Family Ice Arena. Bobcats and Celtics, 2-0 Bobcats after 2. They tied the second period. Did the Bobcats and the Celtics. Now it'll be off the draw. It'll be won by the Celtics. Tipped over towards Amos. Amos, he's cornered off. And Dublin Jerome's back on the power play for 1:20. Now Contras sticks it away. Dublin Jerome now at the right point. They'll walk in left point. Shot will go high and wide and out of the zone. Celtics gaining speed out of the zone, cornered off there by Loomis, threw it in front of the net as two Celtics collide, now going the other way. As the linesman had his arm up for icing, but forgot the Bobcats were shorthanded. Now Celtics behind the net. As they'll work at the left circle, back to the right point. Forcing him backwards. Amos good stick in the lane there by Tanner Amos. As with 10 seconds in the power play for the Celtics, McIntosh applying full pressure. Now Drake Joseph sticks it back into the zone as the Bobcats are back to full strength. As Celtics halt up at the line. As Celtics now back to left point. Their shot will go wide. And now Winger behind the net. Celtics back down low. Winger steals it. Winger over to Drake Joseph. Up to McIntosh. Got it out of the zone. Moore sent his man off the puck. Now Wisniewski up to Moore. Moore chipped it up and out right to Drake Joseph. Drake Joseph sends it in. Celtic netminder plays it aside. And now going the other way, possible chance here. Icing will be called on the Celtics with 12:32 to go here in this third period. It'll be Hellvoigt in for the draw. Hellvoigt ties his man up. Now it'll come out of the zone as it'll be Moore. Moore and Hellvoigt. Moore. He'll skate into the zone onside. Has Hayden Joseph driving the net. Drop past the Winger. Winger clap shot blocked in front by Hayden Joseph. And now Hellvoigt. Back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski up to Moore. Moore up to Winger. He'll swing it in. Now Hayden Joseph steals it. He's upended. Hellvoigt, or Winger threw it in front for Hellvoigt. Couldn't find him. And now Schick. Up to Hellvoigt. Hellvoigt back to Schick. Over to Loomis. Loomis up to Hayden Joseph. Now to Winger. Winger. Expects him to power move to the net. He'll be halted up. Nothing called. Now Dublin Jerome back on it. Look for the cross ice pass as Loomis overskates as well. Now Schick. Up to Winger. Winger tipped it in. Now Dublin Jerome. Overskating there is Loomis as Dublin Jerome could have a chance 3-on-1 here. Dublin Jerome in. Shot saved by Contras. As face-off won there by the Celtics. Amos steals it. Gets it, tries to find Kobe Joseph. Now Celtics back around for Moore, though. Moore to Drake Joseph. Now Celtics back on it. Back in the corner, still battling on the Bobcats with the Celtics. As it'll be sent back in by the Celtics. Now Colby Joseph and Wisniewski. Forced out there by Amos. And stolen there by, I believe that was Casey Moore. He'll send it in. Colby Joseph first too. Colby Joseph battling with Tanner Amos in the corner. Drake Joseph peels it out. He's upended, nothing called. Amos swings and misses on the puck. And now Celtics get it out. Right to Wisniewski. Wisniewski over to Moore. Moore tipped it right to a Celtic though. Celtics back in. Poked away there by Wisniewski. In the slot, turnaround, backhand, turnaround shot. Couldn't get it off. Now it'll be Tanner Amos. Sending it down, sending it out, but not down. Full sail change here for the Celtics. Allows Drake Joseph to get it out and dump it in. JT Webb, fresh off the bench. Threw it over to Schick. Schick, his shot will go. Blocked in front right to JT Webb. Couldn't corral it. And now sent in is played to the corner by Contras. And now is Loomis with under 10 to play. Loomis, a reverse for Colby Joseph. Out there for a long time as Colby Joseph back to the point for the Celtics. Glove save Contras, he'll hold on to it. With just about 9 to play here in this game. And no overtime as well, so. And we got 15 minutes to go on the curfew clock. Face-off won there by the Bobcats. Loomis sends his man off the puck. Now throwing it back in front are the Celtics, but can't corral it. JT Webb battling behind the net as he'll send it down for an icing. It'll be JT Webb for the draw. He'll win it back to Moore, but they're going to say false draw. Casey Moore throws it over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski off the glass, gets it out. Icing waved off. McIntosh forcing them back. And now Wisniewski. Moore sending it back in. Off of a Celtic right to Hayden Fox. Had it in the slot. Now he steals it. Threw it in front for Helvoet. Couldn't corral it. Now Caden Wisniewski. Over to Moore. Moore up to McIntosh. And now the Celtics on the breakout. Wisniewski through him. Now Contras sticked it to the corner. Threw it back in front. Now looking for the puck are the Bobcats. Celtics behind the net. It'll be Moore controlling. Up to Hayden Fox. Hayden Fox. Helvoet. Celtics send it right back in. Gloved away by Contras. Now Wisniewski. Plays it right to a Celtic. Off of McIntosh and down as he's been out there a long time as Camden McIntosh. Now Joseph. Hayden Joseph. Trying to get it out. Will do so. Now Celtics back in. Contras plays it to the corner. Schick. And off the glass is Moore. And now Schick. Around for Winger. Winger. Back around for Schick. Schick, he's upended. As Helvoet will try to beat the icing, he won't. .6:22 to go here in the game. 2-0 Bobcats. Face off one there by the Celtics. Shot will go high. And now Colby Joseph. Can't get it out. Celtics working it low. Now Tanner Amos. Around for Drake Joseph. Can't get it out. Celtics shot will be tipped wide. Now Loomis. And now Tanner Amos. Schick. Now Loomis. Around for Drake Joseph. Off the glass, took a really weird carom right to Colby Joseph. He's interfered with, nothing called. Now Drake Joseph skates onto it. Skates through the check, does Drake Joseph. And now Colby Joseph. There's Dublin. Had the Bobcat D backing up. Schick steals it. He'll go the other way. Easton Schick. Around one. Outside, inside. Lost the puck. And Drake Joseph sends it right back in. As Drake Joseph sends his man off the puck. Now Colby Joseph rings it around. Dublin Jerome first two. Loomis. He'll lead the rush. He lost it. And now sent right back in as Schick wanted to change. As he's tired. Schick pokes it free. Sent his man down. Dublin Jerome has to tag up. Now Drake Joseph chips it out. Icing will be called on the Bobcats. Face off one into the corner by with Wisniewski. Now McIntosh able to get it out. Icing waved off. Now Dublin Jerome back on it. Intercepted there by Hayden Fox. JT Webb as well. Now Celtics back in. Wisniewski sent his man off the puck. Now Moore. Up to McIntosh. McIntosh sent it right back down. Now Dublin Jerome back on it. From the feet, Hayden Fox picked it up. And now Dublin Jerome, though. Over to Moore. Moore. Sent right back in by the Celtics with 4:03. Now Hayden Fox. McIntosh. And speed is number 4. Their shot went wide of Contras and poked it free and through the crease, Hayden Joseph. Icing will be called on the Bobcats. 3:43 to go. It'll be Ethan Helvoet in for the draw. Helvoet tying his man up. Shot will go off of a couple bodies and wide. Now Loomis. Celtics back on it, behind the net, Rhett Winger. Over to Loomis. Loomis. Up to Helvoet, tape to tape. Now Helvoet with speed, 3-on-2 for the Bobcats. Helvoet, curl and drag around one. He's tripped up. As Helvoet still protecting the puck, Hayden Joseph. Hayden Joseph. Touching up there are the Celtics. So the Bobcats to the power play. with 3:05 to go in the game. Amos lost the draw, gets it back. Let's get over to Helvoit. Helvoit back to Wisniewski. Wisniewski to Schick. Schick to Wisniewski. Back to Schick. He'll walk in. Schick's shot will go. Pad save. As sent down off of Schick stick. And Contra settles it down. Wisniewski leaves it for Schick. Schick over to Winger. Winger gains some speed, protects the puck. He's run into. That'll draw a penalty as Amos left it for Helvoit, wants them to touch it. So Bobcats to the 5-on-3 for a minute 19. Throw right to Helvoit, shot off the side of the net. As my penalty clock's not accurate. With a minute to go in the 5-on-3 for the Bobcats. Actually, it's pretty close to accurate. On the first one, it'll be Schick. Over to Wisniewski. Wisniewski into the zone. He tripped over his own man. Now Amos. Over to Winger. Winger. Schick calls for it. Jumps his stick. Now Helvoit back to Amos. His shot will go. Pad save. Now Winger. Now Helvoit, one-time shot. Wisniewski's shot went wide. Helvoit with 20 in the 5-on-3. He'll work one-on-one. Helvoit's shot was blocked high. Wisniewski keeps it low. Winger. Off of Schick. He'll hold it in. Now Winger. Winger dropped to Schick. Schick, as Dublin Jerome backed, returned one man to the ice with 37 to go on the power play. Helvoit gains speed. Dropped to Winger. Winger left it for Wisniewski. He'll retreat. Over to Loomis. Loomis is shot off the glove. Sent right back down by the Celtics with under a minute to play. It'll be Helvoit. That is tripped up, nothing called. Amos over to Winger. No, Amos. Back to full strength of the Celtics with 20 in the game. Amos curl and drag around one. It'll be Webb. Threw it back in front. Webb now threw it in front, covered up. Now Winger with 5. Threw it around. Bobcats will get the shutout. And pick up 4 points. As Cade Contras shuts the door on the Celtics. Bobcats are back in action tomorrow at noon as they host Muller in the second game of the Holly Daze Tournament for the Bobcats as they pick up 4 out of 5 points against the Dublin Jerome Celtics. That'll do it. Thanks for tuning in. This has all been brought to you